first video of this channel. Well, not the first video because it was the introduction, but this is the first book review that we're doing. And as you can see, honey, we are reviewing Tiffiany D. Jackson, Monday's Not Coming. And this is the first book that has gotten me back into reading out of my book slump over the years. Okay, so this was the first book that I decided to pick up and read. So if you don't like spoilers, then this is not the channel for you, because I will be giving some spoilers. We'll be discussing the book, but I won't be giving out every single detail because I want to save some excitement for you all to read the book. But as for myself, I love a good spoiler, honey, and I would definitely read the book even if somebody tells me what happens from the top to bottom, the middle, into the little crevices. Okay, so this story is about a girl named Monday and Claudia. They're best friends, and Claudia went on summer vacation to her grandmother's down south, and while she's gone over the past summers, her and Monday always write each other letters and send them via mail. But this particular summer, something is different. Claudia does not receive a single letter from Monday, but Claudia always sends her letters, but her letters are coming back returned, or they're not returned, but they're never coming back from Monday. So Monday, when Claudia gets back home with her mom and dad, she's like, Mom, I need to talk to Monday. I need to call Monday. That was the main thing that was on her mind. Like, I need to call my best friend, because they're going to the 8th grade. So this was a big deal for them. And so when Claudia gets home, she calls Monday. Nobody answers the phone. She decides to be disobedient to her mother and ride her bike to Monday's house. And Monday's mother answers the door and is like, don't you come back around here no more. Don't you come here looking for Monday. Don't you call. Just don't come back around here. Honey, it shook me up reading the book. Okay. So Claudia leaves and was like, she's always known something was wrong. Something's not right. School starts. She's telling the teachers. Only one teacher is listening, like, okay, well, maybe something is going on. She goes to the police. Hey, something's going on with my friend. Lord, tell me why Claudia catches Monday's sister in the store, and her sister's like, Monday's not coming back. Monday is not coming back. So she's like, well, how's the little brother? Which I can't remember the little brother's name. But she's like, how's her little brother? And she's like, listen, don't be worrying about them. Monday's never coming back. Monday went to go live with her dad. So Monday ended up becoming best friends with this other, well, I wouldn't say best friends, but becoming cordial with this guy. He ended up going with Claudia to other states over to find Monday's dad. They try to meet with Monday's dad. Monday's dad bounces. He's like, I'm out of here. Like, I ain't got no parts of nothing. I don't want nothing to do with this. Even to the point where her mom, Claudia's mom, is not even telling her what is going on. Now, I'm not going to get into depth of what happened to Monday. That's up to you to read to figure out. But the plot twist for me was, at the end, Claudia was living a 2-year event. Like, everybody knew what was going on with Claudia, but they were just following along, playing along with Claudia during this whole span of 2 years. Excuse me. So I was like, wait a minute. So y'all couldn't tell homegirl what was really going on? Y'all just allow her to just go on this whole lifespan of 2 years, wasting 2 years of her life and everybody else's life. Because if it was me, I'd be like, sister girl, listen, no, we're not doing this. So you have to read the book to figure out what is going on, what happened with Monday. It is kind of like a true story, kind of, in a sense. That's why I love Tiffiany D. Jackson's books, because she takes little bits of different stories and put them inside of a book. Now, my rating for this book, it had out of 1 to 10, I would say it is a 10. And I've read a lot of books since starting this one, and a lot of books I'm like, okay, they're 5, they're 6, they're 7, but nothing has came close to this one. And out of all of the books that I have read, Tiffiany D. Jackson never flops. Her books are chef kiss. So I highly recommend this book. Now, for the things that I did not like in the book was, well, I wouldn't say didn't like. When I read a book, I like to find things that I can apply to my own life. And it was, one of the things was, am I paying close attention to my friend? Because I will say this, Monday was being abused. Monday was going through certain things. And I love a good book that takes us back in time and then kind of flips flop between present and the past. And that's what this book is. And even like movies, I love movies like that as well. And it made me realize, okay, am I paying a close attention to my friends like I should? Am I there for them like I should? Or am I just going about my everyday life, not paying them no attention? So that's one thing that I got out of this book. And hopefully you guys do the same. I hope y'all aren't just out here reading books just to kill time and just to say, hey, I read this book. But when I read a book, I like to read something that I can take with me, that opens my eyes. So that's just a little book nugget for you all, to just pick a book, you know, read the summary of the book, whether it's on the back or on the inside, or you read it, the commentary, or you like watching videos from, as of me, you know, watching me. Hopefully you can say, you know what, the next book that I read, I want to get something from that book, just not pure entertainment, but something that I can take with me once I close this book and I put it on my shelf, that I can say, you know what, I learned this from Monday's Not Coming. And the thing, the book lesson, and that's what we're going to start incorporating on these book reviews. The book lesson for me was to pay close attention to my friends, to pay, not just my friends, but my family around me, to see if I notice anything different about them. Not assuming, but to truly say, hey, I know something about them is off, and I need to figure out what it is. So yeah, this is Monday's Not Coming by Tiffiany D. Jackson. I got this from Barnes and Nobles, and it was $15.99. This is the book that got me out of my book slump. So if you are interested in reading it, read it. Pick it up. Do the audio, whatever. I highly recommend it, and it is a 10 out of 10, honey. I highly recommend. Happy reading. Bye.